Okay, so we just redirected nomoreamericandebt.net to www.nomoreamericandebt.com. So this is set up correctly now. What we need to do is forward. We need to forward subdomains of this domain to the client's main custom domain. So what we're going to do, we're going to add a subdomain, www. We're going to forward it to www.nomoreamericandebt.com. Normally, after you, so we just set up the forward domain. Normally, you have to wait a couple minutes before you can get to forward the subdomain. So typically, what I'll do is I'll go through all the domains that I need to redirect, and I'll set forward all the extra domains, and then I'll go back and then I'll forward all the subdomains. And normally, that'll give this the GoDaddy system enough time to process the request and make those settings available to me again. So let's take a look at the next one, nomoreamericandebt.org. And if we look at what these DNS settings are, it looks like they've been set to point to our server, but this isn't the main custom domain that we're going to be using here. So I said that to say that there's not a symlink currently for this domain. So right now what's going to happen is someone tries to go to this domain, they're going to be redirected to the sales site. So let's take a look at what that is going to look like. So if we put in nomoreamericandebt.org, we're actually being taken to a GoDaddy page, which that's one of two things that could happen. So probably the DNS settings for nomoreamericandebt.org haven't taken effect yet, but it looks like they have for www. So let's see. This is because there's not a symlink set up for this domain on our server, and we don't really want there to be one because the client already has one main custom domain. So what we need to do now is revert these DNS changes, because the client doesn't have anything else set up here. This is a new a recently bought domain, so we can restore defaults without worrying about messing up like their email or anything else like that. So let's click Restore Defaults here, and so you can see that they've been reset, but it didn't reset this one. Okay, so to restore the defaults for the CNAME www, we're going to get rid of domains.netboots.net here. We're just going to put the @ symbol, and then we're going to save the zone file. Now we need to get the default A record for this domain, because we don't want them to be redirected to the sales site. So let's go back to Domain Manager and let's look at a site that hasn't yet had its DNS settings edited. So it looks like the default IP address here for the A record is 68.178.232.100. So let's copy that, and then let's go and set the A record for that other domain back to it. Okay, so now we've set the DNS record, which had been edited, back to its defaults. And now what we need to do is do the same thing that we did for their other domain, and we just need to forward it. Okay, so let's get their custom domain, www.noamericandebt.com. Just paste it in here. And we'll continue with the next video in a moment.